At this time, I'd like to call to order the Suffern Central School District Board of Education special meeting of June 12th, 2019. Let the record reflect all board members are present. The chair would like to entertain a motion to go into executive session for the purposes of discussing potential disciplinary charges against a particular pedagogical employee number 19126, reviewing with school attorney per proceedings filed by C, receiving legal advice from school attorney. Motion?
Moved.
Mr. McKenzie, second.
Second.
Mr. Cairns, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those against? Any abstains? Thank you. Move to executive. Additionally, the board would like to alert everyone that following executive session, the board anticipates taking action. The board anticipates possibly taking action following executive session. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recall to order the special meeting of the Suffern Central School District Board of Education of June 12th, 2019. If you could please stand for the pledge.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Once again, we'd like to apologize for the delay in executive session. We also had a delay beginning the meeting due to some technical issues, and thank you very much to Mr. Hawk for helping us out. We appreciate it. For the record, all board members are present, and we're also joined by Ms. Heather Campbell, the district clerk, Dr. Castaldo, acting superintendent of schools, and Ms. Teresa Isoldi, I didn't say Ivy this time, our director of business. Thank you for being here, and thank you all for staying. The chair would like to entertain two motions to make amendments to the agenda. The first motion is a statement by the Board of Education. Motion.
Moved.
Mr. Shapiro, second.
Second.
Mr. McKenzie. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those against?
Nay.
Any abstains? Mr. Kern was 8?
Yes.
Thank you. So 6. The second motion is on a resolution. We are not voting on the resolution itself right now. We are voting to amend the agenda with a walk-in resolution, which I will read prior to public comments. The walk-in resolution reads as follows. Be it resolved that the board hereby approves a letter dated June 12, 2019, as presented to the board at this meeting from the Board of Education clerk to employee number 19126 and directs that the same be sent to him or her at the conclusion of this meeting. The motion is to amend the agenda with a walk-in resolution. Motion?
Moved.
Mr. McKenzie, second.
Second.
Mr. Shapiro, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All those against?
Against, nay.
Any abstains? Now the agenda is amended with a walk-in resolution as so stated. Acting Superintendent comments.
No comments.
Public participation on action items. We now have one action item as well as the board statement. Please proceed to the microphone, state your name and affiliation with the district. And I see we don't have a microphone there, but you can borrow any of those. Seeing there are none, we will vote on the action item as so stated previously. Everyone has a copy of the resolution. Motion to adopt the resolution as so stated. Anyone?
It's not a resolution, it's a statement, I
No, the resolution's first, and then we're gonna read the statement. The resolution, I'm gonna read it again. Be resolved that the board hereby approves a letter dated June 12, 2019, as presented to the board at this meeting from the Board of Education clerk to employee number 19126, and directs that the same be sent to him or her at the conclusion of this meeting. Motion?
Move.
Mrs. Reamer, second.
Second.
Mr. McKenzie, all those in favor signify by saying aye. All those against?
Nay.
Any abstains? 6 aye, 1 abstain. I'm sorry, 1 nay. I will now read the statement by the Board of Education as so amended by a previous vote. This evening, the Board of Education voted upon multiple additional charges against suspended Superintendent of Schools Douglas Adams that supplement 5 charges that were voted upon at a Board of Education meeting held on March 7, 2019. These allegations were addressed in executive session pursuant to Dr. Adams' employment contract and will be adjudicated at a dismissal hearing to be set at a future date. The district has attempted to reach agreement upon a hearing officer to conduct the dismissal proceedings, but Dr. Adams' attorney has not participated in the selection of a hearing officer. That has resulted in the district having to seek the intervention of the American Arbitration Association to arrange for a hearing, pursuant to other provisions in Dr. Adams' employment contract. This is all the Board of Education can share at this point. Any board member comments?
It's very difficult to sit here and have to read that statement. It's very difficult to have to listen to it. It's very difficult for the 7 of us to have to, have the conversations that we have in executive session. This is not an easy situation for anybody to be in, and I know I don't want to speak for anybody, but I know that I probably am speaking for everybody. I just want to speak on behalf of myself that I don't feel that that statement that was read was proper to make at this moment. I just felt that we should have at least waited for the letter in the resolution that we passed to go out. I just think that would have been the proper thing to do. However many charges there are or not, I just felt that the civil thing to do would have been to at least present the charges to Dr. Adams before making the statement public. But that's my opinion, and I'm not speaking on behalf of anybody else here when I say that.
Mrs. Raymer, any comments? Mr. McKenzie, any comments? Mr. Cairns? Mr. Shapiro?
Yes. On a lighter note, baseball. Not the Mets, not the Yankees, but Suffern baseball. And I hope everyone knows that Friday at 2 o'clock, Suffern baseball will be playing Jesuit McQuaid, right, Jesuit McQuaid, thank you, okay, in a semifinal game. And after a victory, the championship game will be Saturday. The first game will be played at Binghamton University, and the championship game, according to what I've seen, is being played at Union Endicott High School, which is in the Binghamton area. And that game starts at 10. Should be very exciting. This is the 3rd Suffern team to make it to the Final Four this year. Hockey made it to the championship. Girls lacrosse made it to the Final Four, and right now baseball is in the Final Four. Hopefully we'll make it to the finals, and hopefully we'll be state champs, but I'll bite my tongue. And let's just hope for the best. So Mountie pride is all around us. That's not to take away from any of the other accomplishments of any of the other teams that we have, or any of the other programs, after school activities. This is an amazing school district, and we continue to rise to the top. And as the students do, I hope that we as adults can also. Thank
Thank you, Mr. Shapiro. Mr. Donald?
No comment.
I'd like to make a very brief comment. It's been a very challenging year, as you all know. And in difficult times, what I hope for our community is unity and to come together with the focus on our students, our children, and our youth, who deserve our first and foremost attention. And this is what I strive to do every day, and I know my fellow board members strive to do every day we come here. It's very difficult to be in our seats, as my colleague Mr. Kern said, considering the challenges we're facing. And it's always easy to reveal more information, but we're bound by legal limits. And as information becomes legally accessible and available, it's being released. So I appreciate everyone's patience while we walk our way through a very difficult road. Thank you. Public comments. Seeing there are none, we will close the segment. Closing comments of the acting superintendent of schools.
No comment.
Thank you, Dr. Castaldo. Motion to adjourn the meeting of the special meeting of June 12th. Motion.
Move.
Mr. McKenzie, second.
Second.
Mr. Kern, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
you.